Attorney General Dr. Ayine or say wa order Chairman Wontumi say on appear before no on Monday. Say one Monday na say obe arrest no and I say the right authorities say police or social security or say national security or he will call them on Chairman Wontumi na ya arrest no and say ne ho afrafra ye ne mining company akonta mining no limited no it has been involved in some illegalities into amba no me na ne ho ano into ye share screenshots and so I see GH1 TV news alert. I have ordered Chairman Wontumi to show up on Monday. Should he not, I will order his arrest. And no, yeah, Dr. Dominic Ayine or yeah, Attorney General. I want to say it is on a Akonta Mining Limited alleged illegal mining crimes into na offering.
But in some way by Mahama made a CSOs now. In some way by na man for bisa said they be also illegal mine. The illegal mining no said you and yet Chairman want to other people who do it. Because so far honestly illegal mining one who said Mahama any end this akwachi before fraud. So are you telling me so all the concessions in Ghana want to media? Say be no na say ayehunu wono na say awoyi nanim nti no no. And someone questioned why Mahama is doing that.
Okay.
And I think we have the video here. Nti yen share what really went on. But
the elephant in the room was not mentioned. You heard the Attorney General talk only about Akonta Mine. The Attorney General has referred some politically exposed persons to the Iyoko. We've not heard anything about that. There are some politically exposed persons that we, the Ghana Coalition Against Galamsey, have petitioned you about. We've not heard anything about that. There are some chiefs that are complicit in it. So let me read just a short bit of what our ask is. Our ask is that given the unprecedented crisis and the fact that our demands are clear, we ask you, His Excellency, to clearly tell us in granular definition, your granular definition of success in the fight against Galamsey. Also share with us very definitive roadmap that would include key milestones and timelines and how we are going together. We believe that the work that has been done by EPA and all about the level of heavy metals in our water bodies, the turbidities that have gone above 98,000 NTUs, and my brother, the scientist, that report he shared with us, unfortunately, for all of us who are scientists, we know that this is not how you measure water quality. We know that that's not how you do it. You need to deal with the seasonalities. You need to deal with what the water quality index is, what you should be sharing with us, and telling us what is it that we've been consuming as a people. And all of us, our lives are at risk. Our lives are at very risk. So we ask that His Excellency, you also tell us what benchmark would compel you to invoke the state of emergency, which you term is your last resort. We believe that the state of emergency is critical to carrying out some of the things that the minister has spoken about, to deal with the ecocidal genocide that is being perpetuated against all of us as Ghanaians. We also ask that the fast-track courts that is being mentioned, timelines be put to them, and then the key things be also mentioned. What are the key performance indicators that have been given to our MCs, DCs, police commanders in areas where Galamsey is still going on? And what are the consequences for failure? Because we see a lot of them failing, but nothing is happening to them. We also ask that the chiefs, that some of them that are doing good work, and there are examples of them, Mampong, Gemma, and there's a community where they have a water body called...
No, that should be, not to rush you, because of time, I would kindly ask that you wrap up, so that...
Okay, I would wrap up. Yeah. So our quest is that the chiefs, anywhere that Galamsey is going on, the chiefs are either acquiescing or they know something about it. Those lands be confiscated and the chiefs be investigated for complicity. There are also some communities that are currently fighting Galamsey. The AG at Ronso, for example, the AG should discontinue those cases against the community members who are fighting this on our behalf. And then finally, the last one is the issues around accountability measures. Ghana Water Research should be publishing the quality index of water that is coming to all the treatment plants. The president should also commission a group to be doing food quality tests and publishing that to all of us so that we are sure that we are not consuming poison. And we will submit this document to His Excellency. Thank you very much.
In some way, by one of the things we did realize was that people were actually applauding His Excellency John Dramani Mahama on how he actually approached the whole thing, his meeting with CSOs and as a people who have concerns and who have interest in the whole Galamsey issue. But one other thing to Abasobodia among for the Mahama on how he spoke and his willingness to actually tackle Galamsey, especially statement to make here say yempe the way or tackle Galamsey, Ghanaians should speak. They should speak and speak and speak and speak and speak until the voice is so loud. Say, Ono Mahama, he can't ignore. Yenche video we Babaka yebeto aso.
I came out of the program yesterday hugely satisfied that something was being done, and that probably there was a change in approach to the Galamsey fight. And clearly, the president and the government appear to have a strategy, and they are implementing the strategy to the letter. They are also deeply, acutely aware that there are risks. And so the president did not rule out the imposition of a state of emergency. I also was very happy that the president appears to be giving vent to good governance metrics, that every government that intends to carry the people along in implementing a policy like stopping the Galamsey ought to be 1, transparent, 2, accountable, 3, empower government institutions, legal and regulatory or governance institutions, 4, engage stakeholders, and 5, fight corruption within the system. And I clearly could see it. That look, the government says, the president says, yes, I can impose state of emergency. The Constitution mandates me, gives me the authority to do so, but I act on the advice of a state institution. Clearly, given a perspective to the institutional approach of handling matters. And I was happy. He didn't appear to be dictatorial. He didn't also appear to be arbitrarily, to act arbitrarily. He appeared to be relying on advice of institutions.
What method, what instrument is being deployed that is new from what we have done over the years, including when you were at the helm?
So when I was, again, let's come back and be honest with ourselves.
Show me what is new.
What is new is simply that, look, the president says, they reclaim forest reserves. I'm going to station military officers there. I never heard any government say that.
That's
even
not new.
included.
That's not new.
It's new.
Where?
Tell me which forest reserve did you have military officers stationed?
Operation Galamstop and the rest, the soldiers were sent in there.
I'm not talking about sending soldiers in. I'm not talking about. I sent soldiers in. General Michaud was the commander of the task force, but they were not stationed there. So the first attempt under even President John Dramani Mahama in this second term, they sent soldiers in, they sent police in, and when the police withdrew, the Galamseyers went back. They are telling us that they are going to station them permanently. It's new.
That's new.
It's new.
And that will be more effective.
Look, they are saying that apart from getting them there, we are going to ensure that we begin dechem-chemicalizing our water bodies. We were thinking that we should first of all deal with galamsey before dechemicalizing our water bodies. But they're saying that we're going to run that simultaneous, and you heard Professor Brown. He said, look, we are talking to the Minister of Finance, and when we get money, we are going to begin to look at that.
Okay.
It's new.
Okay, so Dr. Kwacha Ajuman,